Okay, real talk now. Why are you so aggressive? Why are you healthy? Why do you have an authentic personality core? Why are you not depressive? Why are you waking up motivated and happy? Why can you have relations with intimacy? Why are you so aggressive? This is the mind of the narcissist. Okay, so I'm getting a new revelation about narcissism, and I will explain you what is triggering the narcissist and how they are so competitive. Okay, so you need to understand that the narcissist is in constant fear of narcissistic depletion and abandonment, which is basically the same, which means the narcissist cannot stand his own company without distraction, without external validation. But there is more to it, but this is just the core of this topic. And you also need to understand that narcissists are sleepers, not only covert narcissists, also overt narcissists, which is basically probably the same on the same spectrum, or maybe the normal narcissist is a psychopath and only the covert narcissist is a real narcissist. But does it even matter? They are sleepers because as long as you are responding well to their training, as long as you co-idealize them, as long as you let yourself be coerced and trained in the right way, they will breadcrumb you, give you some dopamine release here and there. In other words, the parasite wants his or her host to be thriving to a certain degree. But please do not ever try to shine brighter than the narcissist. This will trigger a narcissistic injury. The narcissist perceives this as aggression. So whenever you create a healthy boundary for yourself and then leverage on this, capitalize on this, have a relationship with real intimacy, having a creative project, making something just so you are lucky, you have fun. Why are you so aggressive? How dare you do this? Okay, this is triggering the narcissist. This is a threat to the narcissist. You understand? So, this is the reason why the narcissist is sleeping, but as soon as you again create your boundaries and do things that a narcissist cannot do, like having fun, being happy without external validation, having real relationships to other people, individuating, doing all the things that um, include the prefrontal cortex and mirror neurons and the higher consciousness function. In other words, living a fulfilled life, something that a narcissist cannot do. And even without external validation, this triggers a narcissistic injury. This creates malicious envy, high competitiveness, and you also need to understand that the narcissist is highly competitive, but does not commit to competition just the same way as they don't commit to relationships. It's just business, okay? So you should not overcommit. You should not invest yourself. No, you know. And when you can extract something for you, if the other person, if the other business, if the other company, if the other party um, is suffering, is going bankrupt, then you should do this. It's just business, you know. And the narcissist is also afraid of you because you are superior in every way. Why should a narcissist compete with someone who has an identity core, who has a moral high ground, who has authentic personality, who does not have to decide which mask to wear, does not have to use manipulative tactics. Everybody likes them intuitively. They are afraid of that because they have to do all the other things. They have to manipulate, they have to think about, they have to strategize, they have to, you know, they have to prepare everything. They have to invest energy in creating their own personality constantly. And this is why they are in constant fear of narcissistic depletion. So, this is why they are afraid, terrified by you. And this is why they eradicate competition. So, they are highly competitive, and you will feel this, but they will not commit to the competition. This means they covertly try to undermine the competition, destroy the competition. Um, I have watched a video from Sam Vaknin about this topic, and my um, when I summarize what he said about this is, it is in short unfair. So if we take two boxers and they both commit in the same weight class and there is a referee and they subscribe, this is healthy competition. But the narcissist would say, okay, I will, box with iron fists, and the referee will know that I will win. So the referee is a flying monkey, and I will also drug my enemy so he cannot really defend himself. And it's a staged event, so let's do it. This is the way the narcissist competes, and this is no competition. Because he has to reverse his own fear and perception that there is no competition. He can compete against you. This is why equality destroys the narcissist. When you establish real equality, which means the narcissist must do the same that you do. The narcissist must take the same accountability and responsibility that you take. This destroys the narcissist. They are terrified of that. If you take the same measures that the narcissist puts on you, or the world, society puts on you, and you put it on the narcissist, they are destroyed. They can't do what you do. Okay? In my personal case, I was by coercive control, triangulation, sleep deprivation. I was mobbed out of my family by two psychopathic persons, and one of them came from the same situation that they put me in, and this person ended up in asylum, so they can't live alone. Okay? And the other person said she could not do what I did. I had to leave my kids behind just to save myself and the kids. And the narcissist knows they could not do this. They cannot live alone. They can self-supply. Okay? And this is how they also reverse parenting and stuff like that. I just wanted you to understand that narcissism itself is an aggressive trauma response. Okay, so the narcissism, the personality disorder, the post-traumatic condition is created in early childhood as an aggressive measure to save the narcissist. It's a defensive mechanism, a compensatory mechanism for shame and anxiety. Narcissistic psychopathy is that, okay? And it's an aggressive measure because it destroys the true self, it destroys the child, okay? The narcissist is dead. And this means narcissism is an aggression in itself. It's a mirror to the outside. But whenever you accept the aggression of the narcissist, they will victim blame you. They will say, you wanted it this way. It's the best for you. I couldn't do it any other. I don't know how this happened. But when you react aggressively, because you're not a master manipulator, you openly confront a person. And when you do this in an aggressive way, they will say, why do you overreact? So they either victim blame you or they blame you for being aggressive. Okay? So you need to understand narcissism is aggressive, and healthy responses like boundaries, and also even when the narcissist induces trauma in you through projective identification, when you are on the healthy side of the trauma response, the narcissist even perceives that as an aggression. Okay, so the narcissist perceives everything as an aggression that is healthy, that is alive, because the narcissist is dead, unhealthy, and highly competitive. Okay? So I just wanted you to know this. And also, they are sleepers. I said it in the beginning, which means they show you a socially acceptable side until you trigger them, until you injure them, okay? By being healthy. A narcissist cannot take this because when you're coming from the equilibrium, from equality, this is an aggression towards the narcissist. And then they need to win. They will get into a competition of being forced by some voice in their head to always end up on top. So in other words, the narcissist must win, and this is why they lose in the end.